Hi guys, welcome back to another speed build, and this is more of the series of the Occult Baby Challenge homes for the children once they've moved out, aged up, so forth. Um so today we're doing the second born, which is her name is Maeve. She is a vampire. Her dad is Caleb Vitor and her mom is Vera Parr. If you were completely lost on what I'm talking about, don't worry. It's not a big deal. It's the Occult Baby Challenge, which I am playing on my channel. So if you haven't seen it, go ahead, go check it out. And if you have seen it, rewatch episodes if you need to, because Maeve was the second born. So, and we are quite a ways away from that. I think we are currently, let's see how many kids we have actually. We have quite a few now. Let me pull it up. Wrong thing. Let me pull it up. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we are pregnant with baby number 7. And I think we need to have like 17 or something like that of all the different occults. So we're on baby number 7 currently per Garnet. As of this recording, by the time this comes out, I have no idea where we will be at. Because as of this recording, it is January 2nd, right? When it comes out, it will be January 26th. So, over 20 days away. But that's just how like far out in advance I am with building, and I love it. It's so helpful to be that far out with at least one of the things I record, you know? So yeah. Sorry, I keep like there was a car that randomly pulled up and it was like kind of, I don't know, like sus looking. And I was like really checking it out, and I think the guy excuse me, sorry. I think the guy I keep like not being able to breathe mid sentence, but I think the guy is having like car issues. He's got his hood open. And then somebody else just pulled up. So I think they're jumping it. So I think his battery's just dead, which is like so valid because that battery, like car batteries, they die within like 2 to 3 years, which like sucks. Um so yeah. So that really sucks for sure. But also, like, as it gets colder, if you let your car sit, it can, like, kill your battery, is what I learned the hard way. I didn't know it was a thing. I didn't know that existed. But, yeah, I found out the hard way when my car battery died at 4 a.m. when I had work. So, yeah, I feel like I've mentioned that in another video, but who knows at this point. I be yapping so much to y'all. Like, I can't even keep track of what I'm saying half the time and what stories I tell y'all. But, I guess I'll just talk about my New Year's because as of this recording, it was only like 2 days ago. By the time it comes out, we're gonna be almost done, a whole month in to 2025. But, I just hung out with my boyfriend. My friends came over. My friend and her boyfriend came over for a little bit. We kind of just hung out, caught up. I don't get to see her much because she moved out to a different state. So I don't get to see her much. She's in college. I'm in college. We both have boyfriends. So, you know, life, beginning adulthood, you know. So it was really nice to see her, which is good. But yeah, and then they left pretty early in the night, which is cool. Like, it wasn't a big deal. I had work that day, so I was like really tired anyways. So me and him just hung out, me and my boyfriend, and we played a couple games. We played a couple rounds of Uno, I believe. And we played this card game that his brother actually got for us. It's called Name 5. And basically, I don't know where his brother bought it, and I should figure out where. But basically, it's a card game, and you like pick a random card, and then it has like 5 different topics, and you pick a number 1 through 5. And then whatever, like, let's say you pick topic number 2, it'll like give you a subject, and then you have to name 5 things according to said subject. And it's super cool for people who like to like play games that make their brain think more than like a game of luck, because this will definitely get your brain thinking. So yeah, it's super fun. I enjoyed it. So we played a bunch of rounds of that. And then I got like really, really tired. And I was a little hungry. I'm not gonna lie. So we went and got Chex Mix. We literally risked our lives. 8 p.m. on New Year's Eve. What the hell were we doing? I was hungry. We didn't have food though. So yeah, and I felt bad door dashing. Not only is DoorDash just so expensive, but like I feel bad door dashing because like they have to drive in it. But they also chose to do that, so I don't know, I feel very conflicted about it. But and then when he got back from getting Chex Mix, we just kind of scrolled on TikTok for a while and like just chit chatted, and we had like the ball drop and everything and like a countdown going on in the background. So that was going the whole time, but by this time it's like 8:40, 9 o'clock. We still had a good couple hours, even though New York is like 2 hours ahead of where I'm at. So yeah, but I fell asleep from like 11 to 11:50 that night, and he woke me up and he's like, "Hey, it's almost midnight." And yeah, and then I stayed up till midnight, those 10 minutes, and then we just kind of talked for a while afterwards since I like just woke up. I had a little bit of energy. And then I went back to bed at like 1, and I like slept until like 9:30, 10 o'clock, which was great. I haven't done that in a really long time. But yeah, so that was my New Year's Eve. Nothing too crazy and exciting. So hopefully y'all's was a little bit more exciting if you wanted it to be, of course. But yeah. But to talk more about this home, Maeve, the second child, her color when she aged up with a lot of yellow, so I gave her that color scheme, and she took care of a lot of Sterling and a lot of Aster. She looked after them a lot, and I low-key made her do it, but because she's a vampire and doesn't really sleep much, like, it was just helpful, and she kind of did it naturally, too. Like, even when she was a child, she would, like, be really helpful with, like, cleaning up the dirty dishes and everything. She was just a really helpful sim, and I was so sad to have to move her out, not only because she was helpful, but I loved her so much. And I felt like she gained her skills so quickly, quicker than some of the other ones, and so it was just really sad. But that being said, she originally aged up with how she like hates children when I aged her up, if you guys remember that episode. If not, go check it out. And I changed it to her like being like family oriented instead of hates children, because I thought it fit her a little bit better. So this extra room is actually for a baby or babies, her children. So yeah, and I just went with your traditional red and black for a vampire kind of color scheme. So yeah, but I mean, we're in the bathroom, nothing too exciting. I didn't really have a whole lot of room to put a like cat tree for her cat, and I'm completely blanking on her cat's name, unfortunately. But when you go and if you follow my Instagram, I'll post pictures of her and her cat on there when I post pictures of the house. So yeah, which should be the same day this comes out. It just depends on like what's going on that day. Like I said, like I'm recording on January 2nd, so I have no idea what's going to happen on January 26th, to be so for real with you guys. But yeah, here I was like trying to find this thingy, and I was like, that's a little too red, so I went with this. But yeah, so I put a little bassinet in there, not saying that she's anywhere near having kids, or that I'm gonna make her. I don't even think she has a significant other, not that you necessarily have to be with somebody, like married or anything to have a kid, but I don't think she's like really even like messing around with anybody. So I just put it there for now like that because I knew I was going to forget about it, and I didn't want to leave an empty room for you guys. But here is her bedroom. I try to incorporate throughout the whole house as much yellow as I could and black and white, because those were kind of the colors that was going on. Previously to this house, though, she was living with Catherine Deaton, which is a sim I made of my own, a vampire sim as well. And I decided to move her out. This house is also on the gallery if you're interested. Obviously, you can get it furnished or unfurnished. There's an option for that. But yeah, so this house is on the gallery. I made sure I did that before I recorded the video. So yeah, because I always forget to add them. And I know, like, when we did the episode and she was living with us in a teen and working on her skills, she had to get the vampire lore skill to level 15 and max it out. So it's maxed out, so she doesn't have to learn anything new. And she was getting vampire, like, skills or whatever. But I thought maybe she would want to add, like, some different skills. So I put some microphones in there because she liked to dance. So if she sang, maybe kind of go hand in hand with each other, and a little what is that thing called? I don't know what it's called, but y'all saw what I put down by the microphones. I forget what it's called. But yeah, I'm gonna go on my little rant. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, I will have other videos out with a face cam. You guys got to 15 subscribers for me, and I promise y'all I would get a face cam. So I'm working on ordering that and getting it here and whatnot, so I can do that for y'all. I also would love to get to 20. That is our next goal, and I'm brewing up some ideas of what to do. I think I have a pretty cool idea to do for you guys, but I'm not sure yet. So if you have any ideas, let me know down below. Of course, let me know what y'all thought of this house, and if you miss Maeve or not in our Occult Baby Challenge household. Go ahead, follow Instagram and TikTok, and I will see you all with another video very shortly. Bye!